broke down again. The phone broke down again. So I had a bunch of jokes. I don't even think you saw them. Okay, so let me just not show me my ugly self. I want to show you my paintings because this is all about the paintings. Okay? Okay, so this is called. A couple of people asked me about this. I think White Dove asked me about it. Let me know, guys. I'm really proud of this one. This was the first one that I used. This is actually a card. I made a copy of the card and I collaged it, and then I did the red, and then I did shellac. And my friend White Dove did help me with this because I asked her, she knows everything to do about Native American stuff. And I asked her what colors would be good for Native Americans. What do they believe in? Because I didn't want to just keep it black and charcoal, which I like the black and charcoal because it does make it pop. And when I painted this, I painted it black tie. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this means, but let me just say it's ancestors' deep protection, 3 generations, ancestors' deep protection, okay, last Mohegan, okay. Sometimes I don't know what the frig I'm writing, but I just have to automatic write. I say, please give me the name of the canvas. What do you want me to call it? What's the story on it? And then they make me wait a little bit, and then all of a sudden I start talking. Okay, so ancestors' deep protection is 47. Okay, so that's the price. I was making it 48, but then I went back to 47, then I was going to say 46. But the problem with this is it took me 3 weeks to do. Why? Because first I had to make a copy of the card. This is a tarot card, okay? And some people might say, that's plagiarism. Well, not really. If I own the tarot cards, I made a copy of my own, of the card. This is a piece of paper. And then I collaged it into the theme that I want. So, I'm not really worried. Okay. This means ancestors are always out there. So this is 3 generations of ancestors. This is, say, the father or grandfather. This is, say, the daughter. And then this is the 3rd generation, grandson. Okay? So, in other words, ancestors, and like when she dies and he grows up, he can still call to her while she's in heaven. She can still call to him while he's in heaven. Okay? And she's alive and needs help. Now, you might say, what if this is her great, 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 great grandfather who she never met? That's fine. Could be a great uncle that she never met. We all have people in heaven and in the galaxy that we have never met, but they know every friggin' hair on our head. They know every divorce. They know every person that broke our heart. They know every best friend that all of a sudden wasn't our best friend after 50 years or 40 years or 38 years. They just didn't like us anymore. Okay? They know who tried to help you out and who ignored you and who really shocked you that they weren't there for you, or even call you to see how your medical test went. Okay, so you're getting the gist of it, right? This ancestor here, you might not know them at all, okay? But they certainly, you bet your bottom dollar, if grits go with eggs, then you bet that these ancestors go with you. I have no idea if grits go with eggs, so sorry, I'm a New York girl. Anyhow, Devin has ancestors and family and cousins, and his father was from Georgia, so he knows a little bit about that. But what I liked about this is, after this went down, it was still plain. It needed something. I asked Devin for a feather. Should I put a feather there? He said, show me. I did. I have white feathers, gold feathers, and silver feathers. He said, no, they didn't look good, and they didn't. So I said, you know what? It'll come to me. Let me leave it. I'm leaving it on the table. So I left it, and then also just maybe a day or two ago, I go, I know what this needs. 2 different kinds of charcoal to make this pop, to make it 3D. Okay, so this is the first level. Well, the canvas is the first level. I painted it black. Then this picture is second level. Then, and I shellacked it. Then this over here is the modeling paint, clay. Then I painted it red, and then I shellacked it. And then I shellacked the whole tape, the whole black, because I wanted it to be called Black Tie Shine. And then I got 2 different mixtures of black that I put in there. Okay, so what does it mean? It freaking means your ancestors are waiting for you guys and myself to talk to them. And you don't know their names, you could just say ancestors. My last name is Brady and also Simpson. So, what can you tell me? What do I need to know? What should I do? I'm open and receptive into receiving my ancestors' messages. Okay? And it wouldn't be bad if you were looking at this picture when you said it. Okay? This art gallery's gonna take a long time. I figure, why don't we do a card? A little card in between. I just have 3 more to go, or 4 more to go. Yeah, I better hurry. Why, I got a plane to catch? No, I don't. I'm home tomorrow because we have to take the dog. He might have broken his foot last week, and we have to take him to the doctor because he's walking on 3 legs. Okay, so it's really sad. Anyhows, let me just put you over here. Sorry, you're looking at my beer can. So unprofessional. Okay, so ancestors. Can you give my collective a card? Ancestors, can you give my collective a card? Yeah, so ancestors looks like it's 47. Okay, but if anybody ever wants to put in a $5 towards shipping, please do, because you not only do you get the folder that has all the things that have to do with your your healing art. I talked to you about affirmations. I talked about why the chakras, which chakras need help, and why you picked this healing art, and what does it mean metaphysically speaking. Yeah, so I need a card from my collective ancestors. Please give us a card for the collective. My sassy subs, my merry mermaids, my merry mermen, my Bella butterflies, my namaste ninjas, and my zen zebras, my unique unicorns. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Take 3? Okay, I'll take 3. And you recognize this? That's the painting. Power of protection, ancestral protection. Okay, so we have this card first. Hey, look, there's a match there. We have shock in the new, shock of the new. Okay, so when I get this card, what I say is, some of you are going to be having new experiences, new things going on in your life, and you're scared. You freaking don't want to do it. You don't want to deal. Okay? Because even if it's a new job and you always wanted it, you're like, I don't know if I'm going to do that because I'm scared. Okay? But if you don't do it, you're going to really feel terrible about it. It might not be the right time for some people, but other people out there, if you're just doing avoiding, oh, and I always wanted this, I want to go out on a date with that person, but no, they're probably going to hurt me. No, you have to start manifesting what you want. And then when the manifest comes and is offered to you, you have to say, let me try it. What's the worst that could happen? Okay? So it's the shock of the new. You're having trouble with change. See, she has one brown eye and one green eye. Okay? She has like a piano and plates on one side, then she has flowers on the other side. So this also could mean a person that likes a lot of different things, and also they have two sides to themselves. Okay, in one hand, they want to change their life. On the other hand, they're so friggin' deathly afraid of changing their life. And let me tell you something, I was afraid to change my life. When I had to get divorced, I just said I could stay, but would that be really fair to show my kids, even though one kid was 22 and the other kid was 16, 17, is it fair for them to grow up and think that a healthy relationship is one that's fighting all the time from morning to night, or that I make dinner and put it on the table after working all day, 2 jobs sometimes, and then he never shows up and he never calls, but he managed to call his mother. Oh yeah, he managed to call his mother every single friggin' day, but not me. And then his mother would never come upstairs and tell me, oh, he's gonna be late because I spoke to him today. No, she wouldn't even do that. So that was a bad situation for Katrina. Okay, so I had to one day look outside my window, and I was in a pretty expensive house. And a friend of mine had come over my house one night, Friday, to drop me off. And I said, oh, isn't my house pretty nice? Because she lived in a small apartment with a husband. And she said, it's very clean, it's very big, but it's dead. She was so right. The dog had died in 2008. My daughter had moved out in 2008. My son was still there, but he was growing up, so he was hanging out with his friends. My ex-husband was sitting in a bar with his other friends, and I usually would do my own thing if I had a couple of friends. Sometimes I had nobody to hang out with, so I would just stop off at the bar sometimes myself on a Friday, alone. Anyhow, get your power back. And that's what this means for me. Believe in yourself. Okay? And that's what this means. Choose what you want. Choose a side that you've been always wanting. And have the freaking courage. Tell yourself, if not now, when? Okay, now this card is relax. And it's number 26. Relax and hold. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Okay, just absorb that for a second. Okay, what do you want to tell me about this card? Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Okay, to me, it's like she's looking up towards the light. She's not looking down where she is and being scared. She's saying, there is a way out. There is some way that I can get out of here. Okay? It's number 26. Some of you think about what you were doing at 26. Okay? She's ignoring like all the whirlwind because she has her eye on the prize. Her eye is on the light. Relax and hold of darkness and be at cause. Just worry about what you have to do. Okay? What you want to do, what you've been trying to manifest for years. If something hasn't been working, guys, in your life, just like your clothes, if they haven't been fitting and you haven't been wearing them for 6 months to a year, sometimes longer, then bag that shit up and bring it to somebody, drop it off at, one of those places that they accept clothes and old things, and just go out and get yourself a couple of new things. All right? You're never going to wear it. It's not in style anymore. All right? Forget about it. Get something new. Reinvent yourself. Okay? Don't be a cheapskate with yourself. Self-care. Okay, so this is listening for truth. See how she's listening to that shell? So spirit guides and Archangel Michael is very much around all day today. I was researching and studying him. A beautiful writer. Her name is Lorna Byrne. I used to be very into her years ago when I was into Louise Hay as well. And I just ordered a whole bunch of books from her. I'd rather have books on tape, but they didn't have them. They were too expensive. Anyway, she was saying that whenever you're having a lot of problems, call Archangel Michael. Just keep on calling him. Write his name down 10 times in your book, and then ask him what you want. Okay, like I asked him, please, Archangel Michael, please help us find Summer, Moon, Utah Wells. Please help us find the boys, Sincere and Classic, or in an Awesome West. And please, Archangel Michael, help the children in the world. Please help us to find Michael Monkey Vaughn. And please help us to find Suzanne. And protect the children. Change this whole system with these children all being sex trafficked or hurt and abused and smoked in front of and drank in front of and just inappropriate stuff. Even music is inappropriate. And they just need to be about the parents should be about the kids' life. The kids shouldn't be about the parents' life. Okay? Some people will get that. Listen for the truth. Okay? And sometimes that truth, somebody just told me, sometimes somebody's sister or somebody's brother or somebody's best friend is going to tell you the brutal truth. Somebody's father, somebody's mother. And you're not going to accept it at first. I hear somebody's parent saying, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have a baby? Give me grandchildren. It might not be for you, and you might have to be honest with your parents and say, well, that's not going to be for me. I'm sorry, Mom or Dad. I have a different life, and I just want to find my soulmate and have a happy life, or I want to concentrate on my career, and it's your life to do whatever you want with. Okay? Just like they did what they wanted, most likely. Okay, so say goodbye to this one. Ancestors, deep protection. Okay, doing good. It'll be like 5 different videos, but that's okay. Nobody watches them anyway. 100 people will watch them, maybe. All right. Now, you guys know this one. I've had this one up here. Let me just see. I wrote everything down because, guys, you have to understand. Look, my little chicken scratch book. I used to have somebody that helped me with like typing up the names and the prices and stuff, and they would change it for me. And she was wonderful. But she didn't like me anymore, so she don't do that. And I don't have a mod. I don't have anybody that's doing anything like that. Sometimes Devin will try to help me, but he doesn't know, like, like I tried to change my banner, and I was doing it with Tiffany. Her name is Tiffany, Tenacious Tiffany. She has a channel. And then I couldn't do it. So I totally lost my picture. And it just never was done. So I was very sad about that, because not that that gets you, I have 100. I have 1,121 videos. Now let's make that 122. So I have 1,122 videos. I started in 2019, like a lot of other people that have 18,000 and 20,000 subs. Okay, whatever. I got over it. But I just get mad because I used to know how to do my own banner with the help of Devin, but now I'm stuck with this weird banner that doesn't even show my face. So that makes me annoyed. Anyway, if anybody can think of how to do it, how to fix it, please let me know. Thank you. This one has 6 wolves. Okay, the other one wolf is supposedly bought by, I think, sorry about that, Cindy from Canada. But this one is called, oh, did I write it? That would be good. Yes, did I write it? There's a whole speech over here. This is called Orienda, which means magic power. There's 6 of them, so they all have names. One's called Cheppy, which means fairy. Another one is called Callion, warrior of life. This one is called Quadina, mountain spirit. Orienda is magic power. Nahamano equals mystic, which I love that. And Alo is a spirit guide. Okay. And the males are Nahamano, which is the mystic. Odina, which is mountain spirit. I think that's male also, but it doesn't matter. So altogether, yeah. Just to shorten this one, let's just call it Mystic Wolves. And Mystic Wolves has all kinds of feathers that I got from White Dove, from birds or things that she found, and I just thought this was so awesome. And it has the sparkles and the moon, and when you see wolves barking at the moon, moaning at the moon, what they are doing is they are warning each other of any kind of danger. They are also talking to each other to say, hey, how you doing? You want to hang out tonight? But they are also listening to the spirit guides, ancestors of their wolves in heaven. Okay? All of that in a bag of chips. Okay. So let me just see. Okay, sometimes I don't even put the price. Let's do, we're going to do 42 on that one, okay? Because it's small. We'll do 42 on that, okay? Like I said, if you'd like to chip in for shipping, if you threw all 5 in or a 10 in, I'd really appreciate it, because you're going to get incense, you're going to get the paperwork, you're going to get a folder. I'm going to explain what the artwork means to, what the artwork means and what the affirmations. You will get, like, for example, this touches base with your crown chakra and your indigo third eye, okay? So you see lots of gold and glitter, okay? And blue, so your throat chakra's in there too. Because those look like blue, straight up blue wolves. Okay. Then I have Clementine. I know it sounds like an odd name, but Clementine, I was very proud of. Okay, so there was somebody who's, every once in a while, she comes around on my channel, and she says, "Hey, do you have any uh uh what is this called? Diamond needle? Do you have any dragonflies?" And I'm like, "Hey, I told you a million times I did, but then you didn't buy it, so somebody else bought it." So then I felt bad because, being me, gotta feel guilty about everything. So I decided to make more. So I did. I made more, and here it is. Clementine is for all the chakras. It used to be called the Dancer, I believe, because it has all the chakras in it. Has clear, has glass that is purple. I don't know if you can notice it. I'm really proud of it. I wanted to keep a white background. Excuse me while I set the house on fire and all the artwork too. Yeah, so I wanted to keep this white background and paint it white because for the spackle. Only because I was doing a very pale, a couple of different colors of purple, mixing it for the third eye. I wanted it to be for the third eye. I figured people need, and they don't even know it maybe, male and female people. My work is for unisex. It's for male and female. Okay, Zen zebras could be male and female. Merry mermaids and merry mermen could be male. Okay, namaste ninjas could be male or female. So whatever you are. Okay, it's whatever resonates with you, whatever your eye goes to. All right, then I shellacked it. Then I took out my crystally bags of glass, and I have like one bag of glass that's blue, and I have one that's purple, lilac, and that's what I put in here, along with some pink. Okay, now you might say, well, what the heck does the dragonfly mean? You're going to find that out when I mail you when you buy the piece, and I'll mail it to you. But I'll just tell you in a nutshell, because I would never do that to you. In a nutshell, if you're attracted to dragonflies, you are changing mentally and emotionally. Whereas a butterfly, you're actually changing your body. Okay, you're changing into something in your body. Sometimes people who get attracted to butterflies don't really feel comfortable in their marriage anymore. And because they're just a different person, and the other person might have stayed a caterpillar, but you had blossomed into a butterfly. Now, for dragonflies speak, metaphorically speaking, to people who don't feel right in their body or mind, and they want to get better. They want to get right in their body and their mind. They want to match more of their body with their mind, what they feel in their soul. Okay? Whether people accept you or not, if you want to go and friggin' do something and change your life, become a dragonfly, you're going to have the energy and strength to do it. Okay? You could change your life at any age, any friggin' age. Now, this canvas is 8 by 11 as well, so it's not that big. The next canvas is going to be big. So this is Clementine, and don't worry, you will get everything to do with dragonflies. And colors, the colors mean something different too. Okay, so I was so inspired that I decided, and this was asked about as well. But if I don't do my show yet, I don't like to say, hey, I'm going to sell it to you, because I want to at least do the first show. So that if more than one person want it or interested in it, that's no problem. All I have to do is bring it to Office Max, and they take a picture of it on their big, machines. They take a glossy picture, and then I get the same kind of canvas, or I get a smaller canvas, and recreate it again. Okay, so what did I name this? Lotus. I know that sounds a little bit like a ripoff, but he just was a very namaste dragonfly. He's a different kind of dragonfly that you would see like in a cartoon or China. He's like a dragon and a fly. He's a dragonfly or dragonfly monster. So what inspired me with him is the same thing with people recreating their lives. What I liked about this is I actually straight up used a white. I mixed it with purple. I mixed it with the darker purple. I didn't like it. It was too dark. I mixed it with so many different lighter tones because I just wanted it to be a touch of purple. Okay, because we need that in our life. A touch of purple makes us at ease. We like to be at ease. Then I had to take my crystally pink and get that around. Okay, but inside the paint itself, I mixed clear glitter. So it would have an effervescent, like, so you're holding it in this angle, look how much shine it has. But if you're just holding it up, not that much shine. But then if you're looking at this angle, you see all the texture. And this angle too. Okay. All right. So the wings are turquoise. I filled them in with turquoise, which I liked because it's not just turquoise over here surrounding him. It is pink, turquoise, pink glitter, pink paintish, and then turquoise. Okay, to make it pop. All right. So that's Lotus, and Lotus likes to be zen, even though he is a dragonfly and he likes to be tough. At the same time, he likes to be fair. And so there's a part of you that it's hard for you to change your life. It's hard for you to change your body, but you want to. And ask Archangel Michael and all the angels and saints to help you with this transition into the person that you've always known you'd want to be. Because you know what? You're going to be friggin' awesome. Okay, and if you would like Lotus, he's very namaste. And let's see if I even have him. I have him. I didn't write down the price. Because this canvas is so big, it's like a 10 by 10. Yeah, it's like a 10 by 10. So I have to add another $10 to it, so it's $57. Okay, because that is a bigger piece.